Hi everybody, I'd like to introduce you all to Robbie.
Hey guys.
This is Robbie Broughton. He's 23 years old. He's the reason everybody's here tonight. He has Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and he was diagnosed with this when he was 5 years old. What we have here is Robbie's Primacor. This is a pouch that he carries 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He sleeps with it, eats with it, everything. And what this little pump does, it pumps this liquid that runs into a line. It goes into his arm. If you can pull your arm out a little bit. He wears this all the time. We have to change out this patch every 4 days. He has to have nurses come out and change out the dressing. And that's a PICC line that runs into his heart, and that medicine is fused into his heart, and that keeps the strength of it, the elasticity, keeps the heart from getting too soft and mushy. So that's a very important medication. When they gave us that, it was he was denied for his heart transplant or the LVAD at the time, and this was kind of like the third option. And so far, we're very happy with how it's worked. But of course, we want the gold package. We would love to have a new heart, but that's something that we're fighting for down, and hopefully we'll get down the road. This is Robbie's wheelchair. This is the one he has at home. It's a manual chair. Anytime he needs to be moved, myself or someone else has to move him. He's no longer has the strength to move that around himself. He does have a power chair, but that's kept at his care provider's house during the weekdays, simply because he's there all day long, and that gives him the ability to move around their house, and as opposed to just a few hours that he's home at night before bedtime. So, of course, we'd love to have it here. It's just too much to haul back and forth. This is some of his other medication. He's got it everywhere. He's got a cough assist machine that helps clear the mucus from his lungs, and oxygen. He's got his pill box here. Just a ton of pills. That pill box is usually full. That first row has 7 pills in it. 2 in the next one, and 4 or 5 in the last one. He does that 7 days a week. It's a lot, and he's a trooper. He handles this really well. There's times that he does break down, and he loses a little bit. He asks, he questions a lot why he has to go through this, but I tell him, he's stronger than the rest of us. God picked him to go through this because he can deal with it where I couldn't, and probably most of you guys couldn't either. So, he has a lot on his plate, and I think he deals with it pretty good. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to everybody?
I want to thank you all for helping out. Give me a second. I want to thank you all for coming here, donating for the LVAD or the heart transplant or further down the road. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Wish I was there.
All right.